Hey you guys, welcome in. It's Wednesday. We're going to begin today the same way we begin every day. 3 to 5 minutes of warm up. Choose something that's going to get your blood pumping. Maybe some burpees, some single unders, some rowing, some biking. Play with your dog. But just get up, get your heart rate up, get your body temperature up, and then we're going to follow that up with some foam rolling and mashing with a roller, a lacrosse ball, or something similar. Next, we're going to move into 3 sets of front rack weighted walking lunge. So we're going to grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a gallon of water, a bucket, any kind of object you can hold in the front rack position. Ideally, we're not holding it like a hug. I want your back engaged and standing up tall. We're going to go for 20 steps all the way down, touch the knee, standing back up. Choose a weight that's going to allow you to complete all 20 steps unbroken. Ways to modify this, as I'm sure most of you will have limited weight options at home especially. One option, if you're able to, would be lessen the weight. Another great option to modify this is, instead of weighted lunges, moving into weighted step-ups. So if you can find a curb or a box or a chair, stay in that front rack and step up, step down. I would rather see you lose the weight or lessen the weight, even if it's like a toy or a basketball. Then I'd rather see you lessen the weight than lessen the reps. I want to try to stay with 20 steps total. After a brief rest, we're going to move into a 1-minute plank on our forearms. Modification to this would be 1 tough set. Don't go quite to maximum or quite to failure. I would recommend stopping roughly 10 to 15 seconds before failure so you can recover and repeat it for 2 more rounds. Finally, we're going to include a 3rd movement in this superset, which is a little bit unique. We don't do this a ton. So after a brief rest, we're going to go into a press. If you have a dumbbell or a barbell, depending on the weight, we can go from here, pushing straight up from a goblet position. If you have only one and it's a little bit lighter, we can just go on each side for a unilateral press. If you go to one each side, we want to eliminate rest between arms. You can rest after that. We're looking for 8 to 10 reps of the press. So 3 rounds, and we're going to move through 20 lunges, 1-minute plank, 8 to 10 presses. After those 3 rounds, we are going to finish up today with 100 dead bugs. This is not for time, although if you'd like to time yourself, you can. Dead bugs, we're going to be lying flat on our back with arms and legs extended up into the air. We're going to lower one arm and one leg opposite of each other, touch the heel and the thumb, come back. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Making sure in that top position with our legs and arms up, core is engaged, and you're looking for a loose, hollow position. Thank you guys for joining us today. I'll see you tomorrow for some active recovery.